Okay, so what I'm here to do is I just want to talk about something that has me a bit angered. I want to elaborate on something, and I thought I'd just have something going in the background. So just have Mega Man stuck or whatever, no one cares. What I want to talk about is big, big humor bloggers using really blatant advertising. And what I mean by that is, like, they're not even trying any originality. It's incredibly blatant. There's no semblance of any form of idea or comedy or just trying to work the advertising in subtly, show some class. Instead, no. Oh, well, they're all they've got is just a picture of the shirts on offer, and then that's it. That's all you get. That's all you're not getting any more. No content, just the shirts and the links. And it's really annoying because you've seen people do advertising well. You've seen them like do it in a way that isn't infuriating, that doesn't make you want to scream, in a way that's humorous and enjoyable, and it really suits their content. But when someone has a chance to do it and don't, I think part of it is they're not actually funny themselves. The bloggers, like, this is one of the things that annoys me. They're profiting off other people's content because they don't make the posts that they get all the followers for. They reblog them, they reblog the videos, the photos, the text, the jokes. Other people make them, and they just basically are getting all the credit and getting all the swag dollars for what everyone else did. It, and what makes it so annoying to me is you would think after that they would think, well, geez, I'm not doing anything here. I'm not making this content, so I should at least try to show some courtesy in my flagrant, blatant ripping off people. But nah, they just go full force, not even trying, no effort put in, making money off other people's content, whatever. I don't care. They just take the money and go put up the post, and it's so annoying to me because they have a chance. They have a chance to actually do something anyone else could possibly care about. Do something to make it interesting, like show an actual description of the product, why they think it's worth having. Do like a sketch, make relate it to a meme or something. I don't know. I don't care. Alright, I I'm not the hero lawyer here. If I had to say anything, I would at least say why. Well, I'd make sure first of all the product I was interested in, that I would be like, yes, the people who follow me and enjoy my content would be interested in this, and then try and portray it in a way that's interesting, not just put up a fucking picture and then call it quits. Just call it, we did it. That's really all that can be expected of us, because it's very frustrating when you just think for a second, this is other people's content that they're pretty much getting all money for. They have done nothing but take the check. Literally nothing. They didn't make anything. Their only originality has basically been this. They don't even like add any funny comments to the just no, they just reblog them. And instead of that just being like, okay, they've got a lot of followers and they're sharing content. First of all, the original blog will get no credit. Go follow fucking Heart. No, go follow fucking Heart. All teams related. Not whoever actually made the joke, because you got to get on them to only make jokes. And when you're expecting something funny, when you see this blog, like, oh, it'll be like a meme or something, and you get fucking shirts with stupid names because they apparently don't have the license to whatever they're talking about. It's very annoying. Like, dear Sir, Madame, or miscellaneous other who is in charge of All Teens Relate, I do not relate to shirt advertisement. I don't. On a fundamental, deep level, I do not relate to you just showing me shirts. And there's been some really blatant stuff. Like, the worst I saw, it was from All Teens Relate, to be honest. And it was just, like, some piece of clothing in the original blog. like had like their little advertising thing, and you can understand it. It's their blog. It's for advertising. I can get that. I can relate. But when All Things Relate reblogs it and puts the exact same message, exact same links, that like unnecessarily just to show, yes, company I'm working for, I'm supporting your product. Could you please give me my monies now? Could you please give me my holla holla swag dollars? I want to get the Call of Duty DLC. Yeah, I want to get the Ubisoft patch fix for Assassin's Creed, but I need the money because my allowance ain't big enough. There's no effort put in, literally none. Like on the most basic, like I put effort into this. I like put several minutes of thought. It's like what game would be good for playing in the background where I could focus on talking while it goes on, not gonna be too distracting. I turned off the audio. I opened the simulator for the first time on this computer and set up the directories, is just so that this would be interesting. Because when you run a blog, you want your content to be interesting. Eh. You want it so that when people come around to see it, they are happy. They are not disappointed by their life choices in following you. You want it to be so that they feel validated in the decision to follow you, to support your content, to support you as a content creator, making stuff. But instead, they just do something really blatant because they don't care. They've still got the followers. We're too lazy. And really, it's not something worth unfollowing them over. I don't know if this annoys me as much as self-promoing. To be fair, this definitely doesn't annoy me as much as those, like, I could almost guarantee fake posts where it's like, TBH fake blog, this you blog, and then they would look at me like, oh, thanks, mate. I'll promo you. Also annoying is the freaking Instagram thing, but we're focusing on advertising now. Really, like, gang roms, they make a funny sketch. Like, to the point where they've got the advertisements separate because people wanted to watch them. Because it was enjoyable content. Do you see the thing here? Humor bloggers put humor into the ad so that when we see it, we don't just be like, ah, really, really, no memes. Where's my meme? I'm here. I've come here to Meme Central to have memes given to me on demand. I did not come for this. I did not ask. Literally, did not ask. But instead, all you receive, you don't receive any validation in viewing the advertisement, whatever you want to pronounce it. You just receive disappointment and blandness. Though to be fair, on the bright side, I've got to admit, sometimes the fake names they have because they apparently don't have the license to them are pretty funny.